Banachtína Cosca Earth. Happy Easter, everyone. This is Balor Otherworld, and today we're going to be diving into the story of Easter, it being Easter Sunday. Let us talk about the myths, the legends, the traditions, not just from Ireland, but from all across the globe. So what are you waiting for, guys? Let's go. So, Good Friday. I'm sure everyone has already visited a holy well, and if you did, it was very important to collect some of the water. You gathered the water on Good Friday. On Easter Saturday, you had that water blessed, and by Easter Sunday, you drank it. You took 3 sips for yourself, and the rest you sprinkled along your fields, on your animals, and anyone you cared about. And it was a way of offering people blessings, protection from illness or disease in the year to come. Barbers beware. On Good Friday, it is very, very important that you don't nick yourself. That is why in Ireland the custom was to down your tools and down your blades. No cutting your hair or shaving your beard unless you have an expert barber, because if you shed a drop of blood, you will have bad luck for the year to come. However, if your barber is up to the task and leaves you unblemished, unmarked, you will be blessed with good fortune and good health for the rest of the year. Do you trust your barber? It's Easter Sunday. That means no more fish, except for one. We have to deal with the herring. The herring was a symbol of Lent because, of course, everyone avoided meat for all of Lent. And you know us Irish, we love a bit of meat. And we were dying to get rid of all that fish. So we had a herring procession. That meant that every village selected a fish and the butcher proudly prepared it for display, and everyone paraded through the town, and some of them even beat the fish with their sticks, if you can believe the cruelty of it. Nowadays, of course, we would never dream of that. We'll get a lovely little soft plushy toy, save the fish. So all these little hidden gems, guys. And what are you going to do yourself? Are you going to have a steak? Are you going to have a burger? How will you celebrate Easter Sunday? For Easter week, it is an important day of celebration in Ireland, but not just Ireland, all across the world, and not just recently, for thousands of years. The Egyptians, the Persians, everyone, every civilization had a celebration for the arrival of spring, the arrival of summer, and they used the egg, the hare, the chicken. They were symbols of birth, death, and rebirth. Across cultures, wherever you were from, you collected eggs. And here in Ireland, the children in the days leading up to Easter Sunday, they gathered the eggs everywhere they could find. Duck eggs, chicken eggs, even guillemot eggs off the cliffs, if you can believe it. The guillemots, they're terrible parents. They don't build nests for their children. They lay a diamond-shaped egg that doesn't roll off the cliff. And people for hundreds of years, for thousands of years, used them as a source of survival, because if they'd had a rough winter and the eggs were being produced by the birds, you got a rope, you got a basket, and you climbed down the cliffs and you gathered the eggs yourself, hoping that the rope your grandfather put there didn't break. Now, they collected these eggs and they built a little house, often made of wood or straw, with sod turf as well. The kids, they were excited for the celebration. We didn't have lovely chocolate eggs or these Catafi and pistachio cream eggs. We were very simple, very basic. Give us a lovely boiled egg or a fried egg and we were happy. And they were all excited to cook the eggs on Easter Sunday. But they had to make sure that the house was ready. And of course, on the morning of Easter Sunday, they got up and had a big bonfire and had the fantastic Easter dance, which I know, but I won't subject you to my dance moves. Let's go, guys. Easter is very important to Ireland and the British Isles. We have always celebrated the hare, the chicken and the egg. Now, during Victorian times, they updated it and changed from the Easter hare to the Easter bunny. The Easter hare was very important because hares were brought to this land long ago, the same as chickens. And it was actually thanks to the Romans. We believe that hares and chickens were deities in ancient Ireland and ancient Britain. But what happened to them? Why did they lose their position? Well, they were venerated. They were very special animals. And when we lost the bird rearing industry in Europe, it was due to the fall of the Roman Empire. When the Romans collapsed, the ability to bring wheat and the suitable bird feed collapsed with it. And so for hundreds of years, it was really a symbol of status and power to have a chicken or to have a hare. And even Charlemagne identified them as Christian relics or Christian symbols. And he had ordered that in his rule, the church spires and even dolmens had to have stone chickens or stone hares stuck onto them. A little bit garish, a little bit put on, but that's what he had done. And it was only in the 13th century when we were able to get improved, hardier strains of the wheat brought back to Europe that we were able to see the resurgence of chicken populations and chicken industry in Western Europe, and particularly the British Isles. Now guys, we're going to wrap up here because we have some storytelling to do, some live performances across Ireland. If you are interested, come and make inquiries. We are performing, and stay tuned if you enjoyed the content, because we will be delivering more fascinating hidden gems from across Ireland and the world over the coming weeks. Slán go fóill and happy Easter.